Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be showing you the weekly reset for Destiny 2 on December 31st, 2019. Obviously, a prolific day in 2019 because it is the last day of 2019. Now, this week has not really seen a lot of new changes. If you see the calendar on screen right now, the 31st is not listed as anything new going on. Now, obviously, last week we did get the first Iron Banner of the season. Usually there's around 3 to 4 Iron Banners, so if you missed it, you can still get a lot of other opportunities, as you can tell with the one-eyed mask on and Iron Banner set here. Obviously, I did participate this time. Don't worry, there will be more Iron Banners in the future. Obviously, we saw Tazarok, the Sun Eater, and the Sundial, but my assumption is going to rotate between the 3 guys we have seen already, so it's going to go back to the first guy, which I've completely forgotten the name of. But do not quote me on that, that's just a guess. Something that I keep forgetting to say is that I have a Twitch channel that I've been somewhat regularly streaming to recently. If you want to check that out, we do Destiny 2 stuff. I have my co-host Caboose there as well. He does a bunch of variety games from Stardew Valley, Rainbow Six Siege, lots of fun stuff. Ooh, and Halo Night every Wednesday in the Master Chief Collection is a lot of fun, open gameplay. So come check us out on the Twitch. Obviously, I did do my Iron Banner this week or last week on my Twitch. Not very good at PvP, but we had some fun. We lived, we laughed, we died. And we died some more, but it was a lot of fun, so come check us out. Link in the description down below. And honestly, we have a very, very small community there, so if you're in chat, your chat message will be read. I'm not kidding. It's very small. Moving on with the regular weekly reset, let's go ahead and get started with the Nightfall. Starting up with the Ordeal, we have Savathun's Song, the big purple shrieker at the very end, dropping the Nightfall unique duty-bound auto rifle. As for the regular reset Nightfalls, first of all, we have Inside Terminus, going to be that big Scion at the very end of that Vex mission, and he drops the Long Goodbye sniper rifle. Next up, Pyramidion, the big Hobgoblin sniper at the end, dropping the sniper rifle known as Silicon Aroma, and then finally Hollowed Lair, the Forsaken mission with the Fanatic at the end, dropping the Mindbender's Ambition. A very powerful shotgun on the Crucible right now. However, in my opinion, Imperial Decree is going to be superior because you can get random rolls a lot more often, a lot more frequently, a lot more consistently, and you can get exactly what you want. Highest scoring Nightfall this week will definitely be Hollowed Lair. The fastest one, I'm really not sure, probably Pyramidion or Inside Terminus. None of them are really that fast. The heroic modifier for this week will be Void Sin. As for the rotating Crucible playlist, first of all, we have Mayhem, one of my favorite, if not my favorite game mode for PvP. Basically, it's all-out warfare. You get 10 times the recharge speed on your supers, on all of your abilities, and it's just absolute mayhem. A lot of fun. If you need super kills for whatever reason, this is definitely the place to do it. The other one's going to be Countdown. It's going to be 4v4, fight for Valor by detonating a charge, defusing the opposing charge, or eliminating all the opponents. It goes from round to round. As for Reckoning this week, it will be Solar Singe. The boss this week will be Likeness of Orcs. So if you still want to get that spare rations or any of the weapons listed in the Likeness of Orcs, it will be available this week. As for your flashpoint this week, it will be on Mars. So check out the public events, Lost Sectors, and Heroic Adventures on Mars to get this powerful gear. And since we're here already, let's talk about Escalation Protocol, which this week it will be the SMG. That's because last week was the shotgun, and next week will be the sniper rifle. Moving on to the Menagerie, this week the boss will be Hasapiko, beloved by Callus, the big Minotaur with the shield walls at the end. The normal mode offers Void Singe, with the daily being Iron and Heavyweight right now. As for the heroic version, we have things like Extinguish, Iron, Blackout, and Void Sin. And again, a very large recommendation. If you haven't played much Menagerie, you should definitely go play it. Being able to specifically choose what kind of weapon you want to drop, considering how easy it is, and that you can specify what kind of masterwork it is extremely powerful, and you have a lot of incredible options. I highly recommend you go get Omnigul. We have Fanatic, and we have Skolas, Kill of Kills. As for the Nightmare Hunts this week, we have Skolas, we have Omnigul, and we have the Fanatic. As for the Garden of Salvation raid, the challenge this week will be called Leftovers, where you have to complete a consecrated mine encounter without killing any Cyclops that spawn in the Harpy boss's presence. Any Cyclops that spawn in the other areas can be killed, and during the final sprint can also be killed. Look at all these things I have yet to claim. Look how much Iron Banner I played without even paying attention. Look at all this stuff. Crazy. Power. I need the power. I need all the power. So much power. Moving on to Eververse's inventory, showing off everything that she does have available for Bright Dust and just a couple of the seasonal items. Starting up here in the Bright Dust section in the main page, obviously we have a couple of things we have seen before, like Dawning Celebration, the transmit effect for Shower of Gifts. I highly recommend this one. It's actually a very nice one from last year. We have this ship called Amnestia S2, which is a ship that's a unique model for this particular event. It kind of looks like a piece of metalworking equipment, and then obviously we have a ghost projection that makes it look like a little snowflake from Star Trek, which I will get because I'm a bit of a Trekkie. On top of that, we also have this bright dust section over here that we again have some repaints. We have things like emotes that say 10 out of 10. We have this ship again. We have Ghost Shell Speed Demon Public Defender. This Ghost Shell is actually really nice. I might want to put this one in my thumbnail for sure. So let's just load this one up, and then you see this. There's sprinkles all over. I didn't even realize there's sprinkles on the green bits and everything. So that one's definitely going in the thumbnail for sure. We also got Bust the Move, these ships right here. This was the ship from last year, I believe. So this was the ship that you had to work through a lot of the quest line for. So if you never got this one, you can pick it up this year. And then obviously you have the weapon ornament for the new Cold Front SMG that I've already dubbed it personally as really not a great weapon at all. As far as the other ones, you got some different shaders down here, some snowman transmat effect, which I do want to get because that's just absolutely adorable, and obviously more of that give thing. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory, showing off her weekly raid challenges. As for the Last Wish raid, we have Keep Out, gonna be part of the Vault encounter, and in the Vault encounter, keep all of the Yellow Health Knights from entering the middle circle area. As for the Scourge of the Past raid, we have Hold the Lion challenge, which is gonna be in the first section, the first encounter of the raid. Basically, you're gonna have to do everything faster. So in this one, there's gonna be a battery level right next to the map. Just make sure it doesn't go past halfway or anywhere near the red zone, and you should be able to get this. Just keep checking the challenge failed in the bottom left. As for the Crown of Sorrows raid challenge, we have Limited Blessing. This is also going to be in the first encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, basically only 2 pairs of people can actually have the blessings at one time. So just have 2 different pairs of people, they trade the blessing between each other, and you should be able to get this challenge no problem. And that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Let me know in the comments down below any questions, any concerns. Obviously, the Dawning event is still going on right now, including this week. We still have 2 more weeks of the Dawning event, which goes until like January 14th, I want to say. So we obviously have a lot more time to do stuff. You still need to get that exotic sparrow, deliver some cookies, get some cheer, do some triumphs, all that stuff. Make sure you go do that. Obviously, I have a guide for all of that. So if you want to know the best, fastest way, or just a general guide and semblance of information for the Dawning event, I have a guide for that, which is on my channel right now. I'll try to leave a link to that guide in the comments or the description down below. So check that out. I'll try to give that to you. That's going to be pretty much it. That's going to be the end of the video. My name's Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one.